This is so weird. I'm not gonna lie, this is so weird. Um, I haven't done this since what, like 2021? Ooh. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. How you doing? In fact, can anyone hear me? Um, I don't even know. I don't even know if this is working properly. I don't even think I've like, oh my gosh. I probably should have looked at the logistics of all of this before I um went live. Wow. Amazing. Q&A poll. Is commenting even okay, cool. Okay, commenting works. Hello, hello, cool. We have Pride Royal G9F. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you. Hello. We have Kiwi Bloom. We can hear you. Thank you. Okay, this is great. Awesome. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna wait until let's say 4:55. It's like 4:55 here, PST here in California, United States. In fact, you can drop wherever you're from, because I realized I think I have viewers from different parts of the world, and I was quite unaware of that. So yeah, if you can drop down where you're from, that'd be awesome. Uh, yeah, I'll start in like 4:55 simply because I would like to wait for a few more people to come here if they have not seen that yet, that I am live, just to get everybody in, make sure everything is working. My Wi-Fi connection seems fine. Audio seems okay. People can hear me, which is lovely. Oh, hi, Carlos. So we have Jaco violinist, wonderful violinist from where I'm from. Really fortunate to be studying with you. Hello, hello. So yeah, let's see. We have 6 viewers. Wonderful. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all the rundown so far. So basically, in regards to this tutorial, I have like zero, no, that's a lie. I do have a set plan on what's going to be happening today, okay? So there's a specific method that I usually do and that I usually teach my students, which we'll be going over today. But because I haven't played Cure in a while, in fact, I haven't like played the full songs or practiced the full song, I should say, since like Anime Expo time, since July, which is wow, like last year already. Um, it'll kind of be like a live kind of like thing that you guys to get to see where I figure out the song live in front of you guys. I think we can also do a bunch of these sessions, in the future if you enjoyed this specific live currently, where I'll, it's like, hey, what song do you want me to figure out? And then boom, I have to figure it out for you guys on the spot. I think that would be super awesome. Uh, and if you guys enjoy that, then we can do that as well. But yeah, there'll be a lot of yapping going on, a lot of tricks and tips. Violins over there, we'll get her out soon. And yeah, so yeah, if you just came in, we'll be starting the tutorial shortly. I'm just waiting for a few more people in case there's a few more that want to join us. Yeah, this live is going to be kept on the channel here if you'd like to go back and reference it. But other than that, I think it's going to be pretty straightforward to the point where you'll be able to learn and you'll be able to use all of these like methods and techniques for your own personal practice and figuring out covers on your own. But yeah, I'm sure we can do another video like this in the future, which I will say in a bit. Okay, so we have Pride Royal G9F. Is there another way you would like me to address you? Very long but adorable username. You play beautifully, Well, thank you. I appreciate it. We're always experimenting day by day, always hoping to get better. So I genuinely appreciate that you've been impacted by my playing. So thank you. Okay, we'll start in 3 minutes. Viewers have gone low, but that is completely fine because again, you can reference this video back in the future. You can reference this video in the future. Okay, so I'm going to get my violin out. you can say hello to these guys. Be back in a quick second. I'm just right here, but yeah. Let's see. That should be fine. Okay, let's see. Yes, hello. If you just came in, I see some hearts. Woo, hello. We'll be starting shortly, just waiting like 2 more minutes-ish, and then we should get started with the tutorial. Okay, it's gonna be quite a unique tutorial the way that I'll be doing things, but if you've watched some of the other sheet music YouTube shorts or tutorials that I've done on the channel before, or even one of my big ones that I've done in the past, back in 2021, just like my only tutorial video on the channel, you'll be familiar with like the method in which I'm going to do things today. Okay, you play beautifully. Thank you again. So yeah, let's see. I don't want to give away too much of the playing today, or right now. Not today, right now. Ooh, girl, I gotta get a grip. Like, I haven't done this in a while. Jeez. Yeah, the last time I did this was like what? Okay, tutorial video, like full-on tutorial video in this way was 2021. I'm pretty sure it was 2021, probably like in March, February, March, April, one of those months. Maybe even like further than that. I know that I had super long hair at the time. Gosh. And then going live, I went live when I performed at the opening of a Seafood City. So I think that was like 2 years, 3 years ago. Gosh. And then doing lives vertically, talking one-on-one like this, I think was like on TikTok and Instagram, and I believe I did those in 2020 and 2021 as well. So again, yeah, we're getting back to that. I can't call that a new experience in 2026 because I have done it before, but it's been a while. It really has. So, you know, it feels quite odd speaking to a screen rather than like students, you know, like face to face. But, you know, this is great. So if you have any questions, if you have any comments, something you want to yap about, maybe something you see in the background, it's like, oh, there's something behind you. Don't do that. But yeah, we'll go ahead and get started now. Wow. Okay. So first things first, right? If you're familiar with the methods that I've done on the channel before, we have a series of steps that we go over. Okay. So, wow, I'm gonna put down the instrument right after I grabbed it. So, usually the first step that we do is listen, right? For the for the sake of copyright purposes, I will be listening through my trusty pair of headphones, okay, through my iPad here. But if you want the specific timestamps for those audios, then I will also say them in the chat. So first step, always listen. What are we playing? What are we trying to figure out, right? So you listen, 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 listen. Okay, next step, you can clap the rhythm, right? So usually it's like we don't care about notes first. It's mainly the rhythm that we want to get, right? Sometimes, like, some people think differently, like contrary to that, because it's like, hey, you know, if I can't get my fingers, then how am I going to get, you know, like everything else? If I don't have the intonation, if I don't know how to have the actual sound, right? But if you think about it, like as violinists, sometimes we were taught when we were younger or whenever doing bow dances, right? Or we have like the open string exercises. So let's say if I wanted to do like a really like what's like a fast passage I can do right now? I'm trying to think. Let's see. Let's just say like something like that, right? And it's like, oh, I can't play that like fast. Then you do that with open strings. Not only are you doing that, but you're establishing the rhythm in the open strings, right? You're establishing it in your right hand, your bowing hand. So That's how you do that. So first step, listen. Second step, establishing the rhythm by clapping it, right? 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 There you go. Clapping it, okay? Then the next step that we usually have is you can sing the the song, or you can like sing it like la 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 la, right? You can sing it through solfege. If you don't know what solfege is, that's like do re mi fa sol la ti do, right? So that's another method, or not another method, but next step to the method. Okay, so again, cure. It's song in Korean, right? Maybe you can bust out your Korean in that way. You could, you know, do another thing on your bucket list for 2026 and learn Korean and sing that. Or you could just, you know, hum it, whistle it, sing it, all right? Get like the notes in there, okay? And then the next step is plucking, all right? On our instruments, we usually pluck. Not sure for how like the other instruments would do that, maybe like wind instruments or whatnot. But essentially what we're doing now is playing, okay? Plucking is just establishing where our fingers are mainly for us like violinists or string players. But essentially it's like you can add the bow shortly as well. And that's going to change things, whether you choose to slur, to glissando, and whatnot, okay? Yeah, this is going to be a very interesting take on cure, and we'll get into like colors and those slurs and all of that stuff in a bit. So, main point, the key things or key method that we're going to tackle is step 1, listen. Step 2, we clap the rhythm, establish the rhythm, okay? Step 3, we sing, and step 4, that's when we finally play, okay? So you can go ahead and pluck it, or you can bow it if you'd like. If, you know, sometimes if you're in a group of people or with a group of people and you're trying to figure things out, yeah, maybe like the bowing can be annoying, so that's why you revert to plucking. But if you're by yourself right now, then that's fine, okay? So now we're gonna go ahead and start. So I am going to, on my don't do that with your bow. With my trusty iPad here, I am going to pull up Cure, okay? Again, if you just arrived to live, hello, it is me, Jermaine Cab. Nice to meet you. You can call me Jermaine Cab, you can call me Geraldine, whatever you prefer. But yeah, we're starting the tutorial actually right now. So you came at a lovely time. Again, I'm going to start with like the very beginning of the song where the character Till starts singing, okay? So maybe some of you are like, what the heck is Alien Stage? What did I just stumble upon, okay? So how can I explain this, right? Alien Stage. Alien Stage is like, think of it as like the Hunger Games, but in space, or like in like an alternate like universe. Like it's not like humans, right? So think of it as like the Hunger Games, and with like each round, okay, you're basically eliminating people through rounds of singing. So it's like 1v1, 2 people go against each other. There is like a group of like an audience that is voting, which are the aliens, their handlers. Okay, and there's a lot of lore to that. But basically, people vote for who they like better, who's the better singer, who's the better person. And if that person wins, they go to the next round. The person that does not get enough votes, they lose, and they're gone, okay? They are eliminated through that mean, okay? So, that's basically Alien Stage, and in this round, we have 2 characters that are battling it out. Again, the music is absolutely phenomenal in the Alien Stage, so if you want to check that out, you absolutely should. And to my violinists out there and string players out there that haven't really gotten into Alien Stage, well, they also created like this like mini album, special mini album, where they have like string arrangements, like quartet arrangements mainly, which are absolutely beautiful, especially for this song. So yeah, I'm gonna see if my headphones are connected, and we're gonna go again where Till starts singing. So hopefully this works. I don't think my headphones are connected. Give Give me a second. 'Cause we got to hear, right? Step 1 is listen. Okay, now it's connected. So he starts singing at like 15 seconds. So I'm gonna go ahead and just tap along. We'll do the first half of this. First half of the phrase. Okay, so it repeats. Duh. Okay, oh, so now after we listened, right? You listened, you get that sound in your head. I'll do one more for you guys just to get some good measure, right? Again, this is like 15 seconds. Conduct if you want, right? So again, from what I'm hearing, it repeats. We have bum, 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 ba, 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 ba. Is it ba, ba, or ba, ba? Let's listen again. Again, you could go back and listen as much as you want. Da, 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 right? Yeah, it's not da da, but da da, da 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 da. Okay? Oop, we skipped a step. We were supposed to clap the rhythm first, but I did that with the tapping. Let's just do the steps again. So let's say number 1, we listened, and now we're gonna clap the rhythm, right? Here's the drum. Okay, so that's the first half of like that phrase or like that section. Okay, da da. Next step is sing. Da 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 da. Should be easy. Okay, so now we play. So I'm gonna try to figure out. Oh, where's that note? Again, we do this exercise called radaring with my students, where it's basically you say like a random note. I'm gonna sing a random note. I don't know what note I'm singing. And you just basically slide and find it on the violin. Right? So first note of cure, right? That's a G. And I'm gonna start it on for my violinists. Again, you should be doing the exercises, but if you're also watching my fingers and maybe you want to get this like fast, I'm starting this on a D3. Okay, so we have. Yeah. Right, we'll play that again. Okay, let's see. Now it's like you speed it up. Is it da da or da da? Hold on. Fact checking. We're gonna fact check again. Da da. Yeah, bum bum. Okay, so that is the first half. So let's play it with the music now. Again, this starts 15 seconds, okay? Okay, now we're gonna listen to the second half of that phrase. La, da, da, da. I'm not gonna spoil that because we have to listen first, right? Always, first step, listen. Okay, let's listen. This is 25 seconds in. Okay, I'm gonna listen to that again. Again, this is 25 seconds in. 25 seconds into the audio. Okay, let's go ahead and clap that now, or establish the rhythm. So 25 seconds in. Okay, one more time, because it's very syncopated. Ba, 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 da, 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 da. Right? Again, I just sang it, which was the next step. Okay, now we sing it. You can sing it with the audio, okay? So again, back to 25 seconds. Da, 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 da. I can't go that low. So, da, 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 da. I'm gonna go up the octave. La, da, 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 da. Right, that's the ending. La, da, 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 da. So, let's do that again. Yeah, we'll go ahead and let's, question. What is syncopation? Is it the rhythm or tempo? I'm an intermediate player, so I don't really know much. Okay, so this is a comment by Kita-X3S. Hi. I've noticed you commenting on a lot of my videos, so very nice to see you here. So syncopation, is it rhythm or tempo? I would say syncopation is more talking about the rhythm of things, okay? So if we were to see this notated out, like you can literally go on my channel, scroll down and search up like Cure sheet music, or if you even put Cure sheet music on Google, you also find it. You'll see that there's like a lot of tied notes and it's like, how the heck am I supposed to play that? That's usually a syncopation on paper. Very complex rhythms that aren't necessarily on always beat 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a, right? Those aren't syncopated rhythms, but when there's like stress on an offbeat, so for example, if we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, but we don't have like 1, 2, 3, 4, it'll be and, right? Another thing of syncopation is if you go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and you add like a triplet. So I'll try to say like triplet out loud. Watch. Triplets. Triplet, 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 triplet. You can even do this exercise, right? With one hand, you could do 4. Let's do this hand. 4. Then you do 3. I think I did that wrong. A lot of concentration happening. That's why I have so much respect for pianists. But yes, so basically syncopation, you can try that. If you want more of an explanation on that, you can go ahead and maybe like contact me too. I would be so down to explain more about syncopation, but with the time that we have and trying to give it the simplest terms, that's pretty much what we got. Okay, so back to Cure. So we're on the second half of that. So first half, we establish. Then we have second half. This is what we heard, right? Yeah. Yeah. Again, so that was our steps. We listened, we clapped, we sang, we played. So now that means again, this is the second half of that phrase, the section. I feel like now that I'm bobbing my head, you can kind of see where the syncopation lies, that a lot of these notes aren't directly on 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. Okay? And then all together, now let's play it with the actual audio. So again, this happens around 15 seconds if you're following along. Okay, let me rewind it for myself. So yeah, 14 to 15 seconds. So that's how the first half of Till's verse goes. Let's move on to the second half of his verse, shall we? Again, I'm just listening. Ooh, so we see that this specific section, right, the start of this phrase changes. It ends differently, right? So again, this is, let's see, timestamp. Okay, so the timestamp for the second half starts at 35. Okay. I'm pretty sure you heard that too if you're following along. I'm going to sing it in a second if you aren't, but in the meantime, let's clap the rhythm. Here we go. And then again, right afterwards, right? So now we have bum, 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 ba, da, da, which is the same. Then we have bum, 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 ba, da, dum, bum, ba, da, dum, right? Woo! So it's like, okay, that first part sounds familiar. It's literally the first part that I learned, right? Then it changes. Bum, pa, da, dum. See those notes. You're right. You could radar those notes, slide up to figure it out. So bum, 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 right? Okay, so let's do that with the audio now. Again, this is like 35 seconds in. Okay, there we go. Oop, and I see we have another comment. So, another quick question, because I don't want to take up much of your time. How do I make my vibrato stable and not so shaky? I've only been practicing the finger motions and have attempted it a little. Very, very good question. So, I'm going to go ahead and touch on this question as soon as we finish Till's first verse, right before the chorus. So if you just wait maybe like a couple more minutes, I'll be able to touch on that. But right now we're just going to finish Till's verse, and then right before we get to the chorus, maybe some of you are still practicing it, we're going to talk about vibrato techniques. Awesome. Okay, so again, second half of that phrase. then we heard right at beat 4. Right. And now we're on to the next part. Okay, so this is maybe like, where are we? Da, da, da. So this is like 45 seconds in. That's fine. Okay, thank you. 45 seconds in. So again, we listen. If you're listening through your headphones, if you have your own audio, this is 45 seconds into Cure from VIVINOS's Alien Stage. Yvonne and Till, okay? Beautiful, lovely. AKUGETSU, Park Byung-un, okay? Very awesome. 45 seconds in, let's listen. Oops, I accidentally rewinded the whole entire song. Give me a second. 45 seconds, okay. Hold on. This is gonna be not what we're doing right now, but I'm gonna rewind a little bit. I think I heard something. What the? Okay, did you just see me like toggle this? I like increased the volume. Hold on. I think I just realized something. What? I don't know if that's an instrument, but I can literally hear someone doing the harmony behind Till's voice. We're gonna get to that in a second. Oh my goodness. Wait, that's really cool. Ba-da-da. You can hear da-da-da, ba-da-da. Can I play that? Hold on. That's literally what I'm hearing, okay? But anyways, back to this. Yes, we just listened to the second half of that section of Till's verse right before the chorus. So we're gonna go ahead and clap that now. We're gonna clap that. Oop, it's really loud. Okay, 45 seconds. Have I not listened to this song in a while? Oh my gosh, that harmony is like actually like killing me. If you have like headphones on, and you'll probably only hear it with headphones on or like really good speakers, really good quality speakers. If you rewind to like 52 seconds, like you'll probably hear it. Anyways, back on track. I'm starting to forget a little bit. So we're at 45 seconds. I'm gonna do it again, clap it again, okay? Here we go. That harmony is so beautiful. Okay, but anyways, we're gonna go back to that specific section. So I'm hearing la da 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 ba da 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 da, right? I think. Let's go ahead and sing it with Till. If you have the lyrics out, you could sing it with him. I'ma just la la da da rah rah with him. Da 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 ba da 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 da. Okay. Let's see. Is that syncopated? Ba 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 ba. Let me see that. Yeah. Ba 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 ba. Okay, So we have da da. Is it ba ba ba? Wait, hold on. Yeah, that's it. Oh. Okay. So, here's what I got. Oh, wait. What am I doing? Hello? Oh, I'm there. I don't know why I went to the first half of the verse. Okay, so we just go da 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 da. Right, that's. If I can get my E flat in tune. Yes, that's an E flat. Okay, that's what we have for now. Ooh, more comments. Okay, so again, that's fine. Yes, we're going to talk about vibrato really quickly before we get into the chorus. And then we have Jaco violinist. Ra, ra, ra. Yes. Yes, I la la, ra ra, da 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 with till, okay? If you just came in, basically we're talking about the methods in which we're tackling how to play cure, right? And one of those methods is to sing along, right? One of